Hey friends, it's Rick. I'm back with another video. Today I'm featuring products from CC Designs. We are going to use the Dinosaur Stamp Set, and I'm basing my color palette off of the Dino-Mite paper pad from Echo Park. So I've cut out a little square using square dies, and this one measures 2 5/8. So it's 2 5/8 square. I'm going to stamp on this as my focal image, and I'm going to color it. So I'm going to use this little dinosaur right here. So I already roughly made sure that he would fit with a sentiment, and I think he's cute. So I'm going to put him as far over to the right as I can. And I'm going to ink him up using Tuxedo black ink. And I'm going to stamp him down on my white thick cardstock until we get a nice, good impression. And we do. Right off the bat. Usually do with my CC Design stamps because they're such high quality. I've got my image stamped out. I've got my inspiration pattern paper. Is what I'm going to pull my colors from. So I'm going to kind of move that off to the side. So I'm going to start with my greens. I'm going to use my Ohuhu markers today, just to make, because they're right here close by. And I'm coming in with my G470 as my darkest color. I'm going to lay that in where I know my shadows will be, especially going down the center of our leaf and underneath our little dinosaur. Now, I cannot tell you which dinosaur is which, but I could tell you my little brother could. He loved dinosaurs. That was like his favorite thing. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my shadows on the rest of these, where I can start blending out. I'm going to move to GY2, because it is a nice yellow-green color. So I'm going to blend that, our previous color out using this GY2. Just coming right over where we previously colored. But yeah, he was big into dinosaurs. He loved them. He really enjoyed it. And every time I watch a Jurassic Park movie, it makes me think of him. Which is funny, because that's one of the reasons I'm doing this, is because that movie's coming out, or it just came out. I can't remember. I think it just came out this weekend, if memory serves correctly. So I'm going to switch to G190. Add that in a little bit, which matches, it's pretty close to our pattern paper. And then I'll go with the lightest color, G170. Now, this stamp set is available over at CC Designs. So if you like dinosaurs or have a dinosaur lover in your family, you're definitely going to want to pick this up because it's super cute. They're super easy to color. And they are just absolutely adorable. I will also tell you that tomorrow the design team starts kicking off with our July sneak peek release. That comes up on Friday if you're watching this when this comes out at 12 p.m. Central Time. And there's 3 new cute stamp sets. So that's all I'm going to tell you. All right, I think we're going to color our little dinosaur. He's going to be orange. So I'm going to start in with my shadow, which is going to be YR3. I'm going to go YR3 for my shadow on my little dinosaur. See him taking his little nap. That's going to be a little bit in shadow with the way he's laying. as well as over here. And I will use this color again in a minute, so I'm gonna leave it out. Y10. I'll blend this out with that. He's just so adorable. The stamp set just makes me happy. I had to have it because they were all so cute. And I'm going to color him up in some of my favorite colors. I'm going to switch to YR170. As my mid-tone. So I'm going to blend what we have out so far. So I'll just keep blending this out. I'm going to go in with Y4 as my highlight. So we'll finish coloring his little face. And we can color up his little body. So I'm coming back to my YR3. I will color the rest of him up with that. Remember, anywhere an object overlays another object, it's going to be in shadow. And especially the way he's curled up there, he's going to definitely be in some shadow in certain areas. Different than what you would normally do. We'll go back to our Y10, which is our mid-tone, or our second shadow. Slightly lighter than our darkest color. So we'll blend that out with this. Just coming right on where we had previously laid down our color in our shadow area. All right, we're going to come in with our YR170, which is our mid-tone. And I'm not too worried if I go over a little bit, because I'm going to use a navy combination for the stripes. We'll come in with our lightest color and blend everything together. Just like so. And he's just adorable. He's so cute. All right, for our navy, I'm going to use PB4 as my darkest color, which is funny that we're using a complementary color combination, because it was originally not what I had planned. I actually had planned to do something completely different. And then I remembered the little dinosaur, so he won out. And since my brother's birthday was last month and he has passed away, it's very fitting. So we'll go ahead. And then I will blend that out with our lightest color, which is B180. which is actually more of a true blue. Kind of borders on a dark mid-navy. But these are so small, we really don't have to worry about that. Let's blend that out. And no, my color combination had nothing to do with football. So don't even say anything about that. Because it didn't. Came right from our pattern paper. All right, I'm going to add a little shadow underneath him. That way he's grounded before we stamp our sentiment. So I'm just going to come in with a cool gray. I'm just going to add like a little shadow underneath his little body and the leaves just to ground everything. And then we will blend this out as well. So I'm just going to bring in my next color right over what I just did for our little shadow area. Just blend that edge out. Now, if you wanted to, you could come over it with some browns or a brown color. Very well could do that after everything dries. And we just might. I'm going to do that. I'm going to add our brown in for our ground as well. Nothing wrong with changing your mind at all. And actually what we can do is just come right over that gray, and it will actually give it more dimension. And it will tie in our brown from our pattern paper as well. Blend that out with a little bit lighter color. Just to ground him a little bit more. All right, I'm going to add just a little bit of color to the top of our square. Just with a little distress ink, just a little light blue up around there at that edge. And I will let it fade in around there as well. So it looks like it's nice. It matches our card. It matches, so. And it looks like sky, so that's good. And I just happen to have it out on my desk, so it's a good part. All right, I have a scallop square, and I had considered coloring it to make it match our card, but I think I'm just going to leave it white since we did all that rest. And we will go ahead and stamp our sentiment now. I'm going to use have a Dino-rrific day. I'm going to tuck it right in close to our little dinosaur. And I'm going to stamp that down using VersaFine Nocturne ink because it's nice, crisp ink for sentiments. We can stamp it twice if we need to get it nice and bold. All right, we'll go ahead and move this out of the way. And I'm going to pull in the rest of my parts and pieces. All right, I have a top folding A2 card base. Let's say, and a missing bone folder. I've cut one of the pieces of pattern paper down to 3 7/8 by 5 1/8 to act as a matte layer for my 3 3/4 by 5" piece of pattern paper. And I'm going to layer those together for our card. So we'll just go ahead and layer these together. And then we can go ahead and add this onto our card base as well. Do I want to pop it up? No, we are not going to pop this part up. So we're just going to center that. Leaving a nice little margin. And I have a 1 3/4" by 3 3/4" strip. This is the strip from the top. We're going to use that because I know I can be able to hide that with our square. And actually, it's the same part as our back pattern. And this is the pattern we're using as our matte layer. I want you to tie that in also to the front. So it's going to have a tone-on-tone pattern. We're just going to add that little 1/2" strip right across that center to pull in some more of those movie vibes. And now I'm going to add this to our little dinosaur. We're going to add to our scallop square and just center that. And then I'm going to pop him up using some foam tape right across our card. So we'll pop that on. And it's just 1 millimeter. I don't want it too thick. I just want something, just a little bit of lift there. I'm gonna add my liquid glue so we can get that moved around. Center that over our little panel. Make sure we're nice and even. All right, now all we're gonna do is our little finishing touches, which is gonna be super easy. We're gonna add just a few gel pen highlights on our little dinosaur while he's taking his little nap. Since dinosaur skin is probably got a little bit of lift on it, or a little bit of glossiness. All right, there's our card finished. Here's a closer look at the card. Make sure that you catch us over on Instagram this week with the design team for CC Designs with our sneak peeks, and there will be a blog hop, or not a blog hop, but a Instagram hop on Friday at 11 a.m. I think it goes live, showcasing the new products this week. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys, stay crafty, love you.